Okay, welcome back, you beautiful bastards. On last episode, we helped Sebastian, and then kind of insulted him, I guess. Not really the option I wanted to pick. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. Ooh, mornings. Yeah. Okay. A Cornish wizard is said to have bred a chicken with a species of dragon known as the Welsh Green. The rumor is yet to be confirmed, but ministry officials have noted that if true, it is irresponsible, albeit admittedly illegal. This is apparently the latest rumored crossbreeding by the Cornish wizard, who's the topic of conversation in his local community. Heard he crossbreed a billywig with a scallop, recalled one neighbor. Tried to fry it up. Levitated for days. He did. Then before that there were allegedly goat and moon calf. Of course, that could have just been a small moon calf, but I am certain I saw the niffler he bred with a beetle. Yes, yep, almost certain about that one I am. Authorities are monitoring this situation closely to ensure that this latest experiment, nicknamed the Dricken, if it does indeed exist, does not pose a threat to the local wizarding community, nor to the muggle living nearby. I suppose that if the rumor is true, our concerns will be greater if it's a dragon-sized chicken rather than a chicken-sized dragon, offered ministry official Belinda Brown.
Daily profit.
New instrument, huh? No.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Is that there before? Am I crazy? Right. Wait till you have a poppy.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just
You
at the
kept
post
me.
office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Oh, lake knots. Very
What did you
interesting.
find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Oh,
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are.
oh.
I do think
That's
this is where
fair.
we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
But do we have to? Yeah.
That sounds
Sure.
straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Okay.
Well then,
Easy
let's find our
peasy.
dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
What is this? Oh, take that. Mine. I'll take those eggs. Those eggs don't matter.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
I'll take that. And that. And that.
Reparo.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah, I'm not one to really want to get close to her. That might not go over well.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Give me it. Not like I need it, but you know. It's more the principle than anything.
What's your step?
Pity. She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Oh. Well. Didn't really eat it, so. It might be a fight more than anything.
Quiet, what was that?
Huh? What? Well, that's not good.
Well, there's no
Oh. Ah! Okay.
Wait here! I'll run ahead! I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
What's in here? Nothing?
Revelio.
Okay.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
This isn't freaking Dark Souls.
Take it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath.
I'll take that. Leech juice.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Oh, that was a bit intense. Oh, great! Just a long strip of bridge we have to cross.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repairer.
Probably for the protection of the nest.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Here you go. Put a lot of trust in that.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Could just loop me in as
How
well.
could I have been so blind?
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Come now, don't be stingy. Why, if it isn't my most generous man.
Okay, okay. Fine. Yeah, more news? A Cornish wizard's creation terrorizes Norway? A strange chicken-like beast has been terrorizing the population of Niue, reports say. So far, 541 muggles have been obliterated in relation to the incident, and the fire-breathing chicken named the Tricken, based on rumors that it's the result of crossbreeding with a dragon, remains at large despite observations that it is, in fact, very small. You think it would just like any other chicken if it weren't for the fire breathing, said one neighbor. Another concerned neighbor commented, I half expected it to roast itself, which I admit would not be a disappointing end with the right seasoning, of course.
All the latest wizarding news right here.
Heartless. This way. Right? Yeah, I use the store, and I would use, yeah. Where's my broom upgrade?
Hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. That item is of the highest quality.
Didn't I already buy that one? Fucking 700!
I truly enjoyed working with you.
7,000!
Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, take some of this. You can have that. Jesus.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Alright. What shall we do now? Natty.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Well, sure thing.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Oh, what's that?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay. Write
What
that
sort of
down.
information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Alright.
Very well.
I'll try my
I'll
best.
speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Hello?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Rabe? What are you?
Isco, what have I done?
Hello, Daisy.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
I was about to make a joke saying like, oh no, you trampled daisies. Obviously that means kidnapped. Plus a knife in the door with a note. Oh, so obvious.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I know 2 of the 3 curses. I should be fine. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We're giving you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank
Oh
you.
no.
I hope it's not too late.
Oh no.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends.
Seems pretty innocent to me. Oh, are you drinking this? Right now. Okay. Thank you.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello
there.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hoped to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold.
Plated
One
in
day,
gold?
Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
You know,
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
maybe next time, don't plate a book in gold. I mean, that's kind of like a hell of a thing. Have you ever read a gold-plated book? If not, then it was not worth reading, apparently.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
All this running around, what the hell, man?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Natty! Natty, where are you? Oh. The
Natty's
wand.
wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Was that true? Oh, you. Over here. Ew, what the hell
Natty
is
must have been taken this way.
that
I need
sound?
to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio!
Oh, you just use both, okay.
A hidden door.
A hidden door.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio!
And rightfully so.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh, okay.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
I've had enough of Felcroft. Yes, it did mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse in our years.
It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. Aye.
Mhm.
I should.
Well.
Reductor! Reductor!
This has become perfect.
Stop. Are you as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain? You are as loved by me as a corp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one, Diothobilla Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Like that. Oh, Puffskin statue. That's
Revelio.
great. I don't actually know. Take all their money though. Oh, more money? We got here, huh? Yeah. Some brown-eyed girl.
Revelio.
Yeah. We gotta find the other one. Is it in here? No. Hey. Okay. Give me a second. What we got in here? More unidentified legendaries that I have to check out at some point. And this one? Nothing. What about this? Oh. An IH. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
I hopefully I don't have a choice. I'll just destroy it. Right. God forbid I cannot make the choice. Like, you gotta let love be out
It
there.
must be here somewhere.
Natty. Natty boy.
You found us. I knew you.
Revelio.
I left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need.
Hello,
to do.
Hamura.
Has there ever been a chest that you had to uncloak before? Oh, well, I got your wand.
Revelio.
Oh, yes?
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I need you to find my wand. I found your wand. Oh. That was pretty casual, to be honest.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Well, I already did fight them, so... You know. I'm just that good. Took them all out myself.
Revelio.
This way? Yeah. I did up here, up here. It was a bit dark, couldn't see, sorry.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and...
Oh, and for all, that's what she was gonna say, sorry. Oh, hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
Vanquisher.
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Okay.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Well, how many goddamn side quests do I have left to do? Oh, that's the news.
Here you are, a true patron of the arts. I think the drum improves the tone. Wouldn't you agree?
There you go, man.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
That's it. Okay. I mean, I freaking. How many? I mean, it's like 18 of 32. Like, how many more side quests are there to do? Well, apparently freaking 24? 24 side quests. I don't see any side quests on the map. None here. None over here. But hey, wait. Look at that. Hogsmeade is fully done. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. So, in total, that is done. Hey, that is done. Oh, that is done. Yes. That is done. Yeah. Yeah. That is done. That is not done. That one's not done. But that might be a story mission area then, if there's 2 collection chests I've missed. That is pretty much done, apart from story. Done. Oh. Yes, it's all coming together. Ah, yes. So close to the end. Granted, once again, I still have all of frickin' Hogwarts to do with the frickin' 27 pages I still need to find, and the 3 statues, and the frickin' 5 chests. Oh, but here's just some side quests. I forgot about these. Okay. So there's 2 side quests. Oh, that's right. That one. Okay. So, with that being said, we'll leave this episode here, I guess. Just gonna look on into this as we frickin' get ready to do our final friggin' Summoner's Court game with the pro that I will lose to like 60 times, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, you beautiful bastards. Did some relationship missions, that's good. Now we have a couple side quests, and maybe some story in the next episode. Depending on how long it takes me to do this mission. Yeah, we'll see. But I will see you then. Bye-bye.